What is up, guys? Welcome back to my final video on Browndust2. Yes, the Mushoku Tensei Collab is still going on for one more day as the recording of this video, and similar to what I did with my Roxy McGurdia video, I decided to make a video on Eris and what she is doing in the game itself. Similar to what I said there, for those that don't want to touch a gacha game with a 10-foot pole, I figured people that love the characters of Mushoku Tensei kind of want to see what they do in the actual game, how they look, and yes, the story they actually put in there. So, without further ado, let's just dive into checking out Eris in the actual game, and then I will never make a Browndust2 video ever again, unless they do another collab with Mushoku Tensei. Then I'll do it again. So anyways, let's dive into it. Let's go first into the actual profile itself. Here is Eris right here. Let's select her. So far, I've gotten her to +3 and +1. I really want to get her +5 at least for her Esteemed adventurer costume, but it's I'm getting to the end here and it's going to be a struggle. So anyways, that aside. This is her though right here. Let's go into her actual profile right here and check out what it says about her. There's some things in here that I peeked and it's like, not sure if that's actually true, but that's fine. But yeah, anyways, starting off with age, 15 years old. That kind of makes sense as to where it's kind of placing it. Height is growing. Don't ask her height, apparently. Her affiliations, her position is Dead End Affiliate Adventurer. That makes sense. Again, Dead End being the actual guild, adventure guild party they actually had. Her hobbies is swordsmanship training. Her likes is Rudius, obviously. Her dislikes is anyone that threatens Rudius. What she cherishes, a sword received from Rudius. No, unless that's a web novel thing. At least in the light novel, it sort of plays it out, and even in the anime, they sort of played out as the sword they got was when they went to the Megurdian village. When they went to the Megurdian village, they stayed there for a little bit, and as they were leaving, the Megurdians, the chief gave them the sword, and that went immediately to Eris. They never mentioned him taking it and going, "Oh, thank you, this is a gift for me, Rudius." And they're like, "Yeah, it's for you, Rudius." "Yeah, great, I'm a swordsman, right?" And then he kind of gave it to Eris, and she's like, "Oh, I think what they meant to do here is her cloak. Her cloak with the cat ears, that cute little hoodie that she has, that's from Rudius. And she loves it. Like enough that later on when they run into those other adventurers and they pull at her and it rips, she freaks out and beats the crap out of them. That's her cloak. She cherishes that thing. Anyway, it's weird. Anyways, moving on. Rumor. Ever seen a redhead girl in a fight? To have kind of skill at her age, I wonder what kind of battle she's been through. Yeah, she's fought a dragon god. There you go. Rumor number 2. Have you seen the guy who usually hangs out with her? Without him around, she's uncontrollable. Somebody please bring him here. Poor Eris. Anyways, let's check out the lines. I'm a strict teacher. She just wants to fight things. There you go. And then we'll check out her kitty cat outfit. Your very own cat. Profile, we have 15 years old again, still growing, Dead End Affiliate. Everything's pretty much the same here. In the rumors, it says, "Have you heard? There are strange folks out there that love the beast people so much that they make others follow their behavior." That's totally the Boreas family. That's Soros right there. You gotta ask the proper way. Nya. Last one is, seems like someone next door is keeping a massive cat and meows loudly every night, and it's driving me nuts. That ain't implying something. I don't know what is. Anyways, underlines. Meow. Just make an exception. There you go. There you go. That's her profile. Very quickly, let's go out here and I'll show you her in a combat. I already have her in my party ready to go. So let's show the abilities. I'll fight this stupid tree. Come on, tree. Eris is gonna fight you. Alright, again, like I said before, it's kind of a tactical game. You have your character position, enemy positions. And in the combat, you can actually switch your outfits, which is your different skills. So starting off with her Esteemed adventure outfit. There's a nice little kind of area effect here. Look right there. It didn't show her animation. Always play. Continue. Right there. Nice little butt shot. Just a beast. Let's see your kitty cat outfit. So goofy. So goofy. Anyways, all right, let's go check out her actual story. All right, the story, Scarlet Sword. Prologue, Visitor of the Night. I think it's her and Justia. Where am I? What am I doing here in the mountains? Was it because of her quest? I wonder if it's going to be her having a dream just like Roxy was, or is it going to be like she gets isekai'd? They gotta be. Rudius, why are we here again? Why aren't you answering? Rudius isn't here? Then am I here alone? But that can't be right. Stay calm. I need to think this through. If it was Rudius, he would have done the same. Last thing I remember, heading to the inn with Rudius. So this is actually taking place before she parts with him. After reaching the inn, I caught Rudius trying to watch me change. Then I punched him and went to sleep and... I got isekai because I punched him. This is just a dream. It felt so real, I almost fell for it. But you can't fool me. I get that it's a dream, but how do I wake up? Frustration. Well, I'll wake up eventually. I've got nothing else to do. Might as well train with my sword. Great timing. I've been itching for some time to hone my swordsmanship, and this is the perfect opportunity. Yeah. Crunch. Did I just hear something? Who's there? Show yourself. It's Justia. There's no need to be so cautious. I'm Justia Edelfelt. I've never seen her last name before. Or never noticed it. A knight who's been keeping watch of these fields around here. Or fiends around here, sorry. Episode 1. Something worth protecting. As a dream within a dream. A knight? Why was a knight spying on me? I heard the sound of sword swingings near here, the campsite and came to check it out. You were swinging the sword with quite a sense of urgency. Too much training could attract monsters from the area, so it's best to restrain yourself a bit. But I came in the hopes of encountering something. I need to fight more to get stronger. And she's like, yeah, that's the point. I want things to come after me. You still seem pretty strong for your age, but is there really a reason to push yourself that hard? Welcome to Eris. Welcome to Eris. I almost lost Rudius to an opponent so strong that my own strength wasn't enough. So is this taking place after she parts with him or not? Because after Orsted, they went to... Well, I guess they might have stopped by... Yeah, they stopped by a town before they got to the campsite. To make sure that never happens again, I've got to be strong enough to take on anyone. Oh, well, wait. Don't tell anyone I said that. Don't worry. What's said here stays here. So, how was it? How was what? What do you mean? You saw me train, didn't you? What do you think? As I said earlier, you seem pretty strong enough for your age. Don't sugarcoat it. You were sizing me up with those eyes of yours. Reese used to give me good advice after looking at me the same way. I'll do whatever it takes to get stronger. So, tell me what you think. If that's the case, then allow me to speak frankly. Your talent truly impressed me. That's plain truth. There probably aren't many your age who could match you. But I also sense a vulnerability in you. What? Obsessed with getting stronger. Maybe you're neglecting yourself in the process? She's not wrong. I can't quite put my finger on what's driving your urgency. But being too eager could lead to trouble. You're quite the talker. Seems like you're pretty sure of yourself when it comes to your technique, huh? Enough to protect myself. Damn. Is that so? Then prove it by fighting me. Why are you drawing conclusions from our conversations? You said it yourself, didn't you? That technique matters more than strength. If that's true, then prove it to me. Actions speak louder than words, after all. Fine, if that's what you want. I'm up for a fight against anyone strong. Bring it on. Let's see if your skills match your words. Damn. Yeah. Arg. You're much stronger than I thought. She lacks technique, but she makes up to it with natural strength and intuition. Huff. And you're quite something too. Ugh. Why aren't my attacks landing? Is this really just about technique? I let my guard down. If I don't go all out, I might actually lose. Regardless, this time, I'm gonna give it my all. Knight Justia. Huff. Huff, huff. Stomach growling. Stomach moe. Stomach growling. Hungry. Don't tell me you've been training without eating. Well, your stomach was making quite a noise too. I was wrapping up my duties and was just about to head back. You want to grab something to eat before we continue? Sure. See if we can find some ingredients nearby. Dorks. Weaklings. Gather mushrooms and herbs. Hey, look at this. I hunted a boar from the open field. I got some mushrooms. I got a boar. Sounds good. With the meat, mushrooms, and herbs, we can prepare a proper meal. It's just a matter of cooking, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Then, for the boar meat, let's just sear the surface lightly. What? Then it'll smell. Boar meat has to be cooked thoroughly. Do you know that if you overcook the meat, it loses its flavor? But I can't stand the smell. Honestly, you're acting like a child. I'm gonna fight again. A child? Seems like we need to sell this before we worry about food. I'll settle it before the meat loses its freshness. Now you're hungry. You seem weaker than before. You too. Yeah. Yeah. Pant, pant. Pant, pant. As expected, still can't seem to find the right timing for counterattack. Ugh. If only I wasn't, then I'd be much... Huh? Why'd you stop? You're not calling it quits already, are you? Still fun like this. Let's fight it out until one of us falls. Who are you? How long have you been there? You look familiar. Have we met before? Hey, who I am doesn't matter right now. Before the fun runs out, fight again, right now. Crunch. Crunch? Wait, you. What are you holding in your mouth? Oh, it's a fruit we collected. Oh, so the fruit was yours. Entertainment and snacks, prepared by little ones. Too bad there's no booze to go with it. It wasn't meant for you. Please, put it down. Oh? What's with the stern looks? Don't tell me. You're planning to attack me? Think twice before you do it. You won't stand a chance against me. Humph. You never know until you try. Interfering with our fight and stealing our food, I'll make you regret it. Kids these days are so energetic. Alright, come at me. And they have a common enemy now. Controlling the beast. If you two team up, you might just knock off my hood, huh? Ugh, what's with the strength? Exceptional physical prowess, paired with outstanding technique. You're the one that fought against the apostles in our place last time. Well, I don't keep track of unnecessary details. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're getting in my way, I'll just take you down regardless. They must have realized the difference in strength, yet they still want to fight? Interesting, they could both make some fine prey. Here goes. Stop. If you keep fighting, neither of you will come out of this unscathed. Besides, fighting weaklings like you guys is barely even a warm-up for me, let alone a challenge. What'd you say? You, with the red hair, your swordsmanship and physical abilities are impressive, but you're way too aggressive. Keep fighting like that, and you'll end up seriously hurt someday. I'm already aware of that, humph. And you, in the white, you're the opposite. You keep that wild side of you locked up too tight. I don't know what's got you so scared, but sometimes it's good to let loose a bit. How did you... Hey, hold up. Why are you suddenly teaching us how to fight? This little show of gratitude, providing some entertainment, let's just put it as an investment for the future. Then, shall we jump into some practical training? Practical training? Thump, thump. Rah. This is a roar of a giant fiend. How on earth is something like that still... Just earlier, that fiend was being a nuisance, so I gave it a good kick. But it's been following me ever since. You brought it here? Then it's your problem. You deal with it. It's your problem to deal with it. But then you won't get any hands-on experience. Well then, I need to find a good place to watch. That guy's a jerk. He's gone. Eris, right now, tackling the fiend is our top priority. This place is too cramped. It'd be better if we move to a bigger area. If that's the case, let's get back to the place where we caught the boar. Follow me, I'll lead the way. They work together just like the one with Roxy. Promise of reunion. Sure is big, but doesn't seem like much. Don't let your guard down, Eris. I'm getting strange vibes from it. Rah rah. Doesn't matter. If I can't take care of whatever comes my way, then I won't be able to stay with Rudius. Eris. What? If you want to get stronger, you should think about what you need to improve on. Even though I said that, I'm on the same boat, really. What I need to improve on? Through fighting with you, I've come to realize that sometimes I need to trust my own instincts more. If I only rely on reason and duty, I might hesitate in crucial moments. Alright, as you guys said, I'll approach this fight more cautiously this time. But I won't forgive you if you get in my way. Let's hurry and defeat the fiend, and cook up a dish with ingredients we've gathered. Rah. Fierce battle unfolds between the fiend and Eris and Justia. And with the advice of Alec, the two managed to defeat the fiend. We did it! Justia, we took down that huge thing together. We truly did. Good job, Eris. Hehehe. Feels like I finally cleared up something that had been bothering me. Stomach growling. Stomach growling. Ugh. I can't hold it any longer. Yes, let's head back to where we gathered the ingredients and start cooking. Okay, but can we make sure the boar's cooked thoroughly? But then the flavor will... Eris, wake up already. Or do you want me to wake you up? Uh-oh. You know who that is. This voice, it's Rudius! What voice? What are you talking about? You can't hear this voice? Is there someone else here besides us? Looks like it's time to wake up. Since earlier, I haven't been able to get a grasp on what you're saying. Justia, what is it? Let's meet again next time. We'll settle things then. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I'll look forward to it. I actually enjoyed our little sparring session. Guess it was a dream. It felt so real. Eris, wake up. I'm up. I'll be downstairs waiting for you, so get ready and come down. Got it. I'll be there soon. What did you order for breakfast? I got us boar meat. What? Last night, you were mumbling about boar meat, so I figured that's what you wanted. Was I wrong? Nope, I want it. But the boar meat's well cooked, right? Absolutely. It's pork, after all. Rudius, you agree, right? I'll make sure to tell Justia when I see her. Justia? Who's that? Oh, just someone I know. Quite stubborn, too. But she really is awesome. And there it is. I'm kind of surprised. There's no, her transforming into the cat. The whole thing with Roxy, the whole story was building into her actually getting the outfit. And this one just stuck to her fighting Justia. I have to admit, besides the very end of it with Rudius waking her up and talking about getting boar meat, that she was talking about boar meat the entire time, I am a little bit disappointed in this story. This story felt a lot more lacking than Roxy's story. Roxy's story was really funny and had a funny little twist at the end there, but it is what it is. It was still a good little story. And like I said, just going through it and showing you guys was what we were doing here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this run through of Eris in Browndust2 during the collab. Unfortunately, by the time you guys watch this video, I'm not sure exactly when I'll post it, but the collab was probably over at that point. But I've been telling you guys about this whole time, so if you're missing out at this point, it's your own fault. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. If you did, make sure to hit that like button before you leave. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the collab and the story itself. Additionally, if you're new to the channel, make sure that subscribe button's got my content. I do news, reviews, first impressions, top list. If it's anime, it's pretty much here. Additionally, if you like this content and you want to support the channel more, I have a Patreon link, tips, links, super thanks, membership button down below. Greatly appreciate it, but it does. You know, take care.